Hello everyone! Today I'm here with a new video about version 8.1 and all the news that we've gotten so far officially from HoHE versus account. The new character Kiana, as well as Elysia's Divine Key, the 3 new outfits, the new AstralOp Theresa, as well as the freebies that we should be getting for Chinese New Year, as well as the global anniversary. So let's just get started firstly with explaining Kiana's new kit. The direct translation of her battlesuit is Kiana Boom Fire Wish. That is so cute. And since she's a Stardust fire character, she can obviously deal with Stardust enemies as well as enemies that are weak to fire damage. And she also has the Law of Ascension Astral Ring tag when she's a DPS. A part of her kit is dedicated to like farming, to fighting single enemies, but she also has parts of her kit that allow her to deal more easily with groups of enemies as well. So there's this special thing in Kiana's kit that they refer to in the translation as passion mark, or like a passion effect. It's basically like a special effect that's part of Kiana's kit that she applies to enemies, and you can see it applied to the enemy. It's right, pretty saturated. You can see it. She applies it to the enemies through her normal attack string, this is her normal attack, both aerial and ground. Through her charged attack, yes, by holding the attack button, Kiana actually has a charged attack this time around, which looks very cool. So you can apply passion through normal attacks, charge attacks, QTE, as well as her weapon technique. This is her weapon technique or her weapon skill. Of course, again, both ground and aerial. She hits the drums, very, very cute. And through her normal weapon skill, when she hits an enemy that has the passion effect, it will spread. So the passion effect can be applied from one to multiple enemies when you use Kiana's weapon active. And just like any other part 2 character, she has a special bar above her HP that is basically like a combo attack meter. When she fills it up to full, she can do her combo attack, or the game calls it a special weapon skill. This is what it looks like. This is the animation. It is very nice. I love the snake aesthetic, Year of the Snake. And they call it as kinetic energy luck, right? So when the bar is full, when the energy bar is full, you can tap her weapon to directly do her special weapon skill, and this attack will detonate all the passion on the field and cause additional damage to enemies within a certain range. So the whole point of her kit, basically, they mention it here themselves, is to add passion to enemies, right? A special Kiana effect by normal attacking, charged attacking, weapon skills, QTE, and then you use her special weapon skill or her combo attack to detonate that passion that you stacked up on the enemy and deal damage to the enemy. That's basically it. To be honest, it seems pretty good. It seems pretty simple. The beta just started today, so I've seen some footage and it doesn't seem complicated to be used at all. So I'm really excited to try her out for myself. And of course, when you use her signature weapon, there always has to be a bonus. She can use her combo attack or her special weapon skill one additional time. So with her signature weapon, she can do her combo attack twice instead of just once. Very cool, right? On top of that, she has a special mechanic in her kit that allows her to deal damage to Stardust enemies directly to their HP bar. So it directly deducts HP from their HP bar, which is going to make fighting them easier. Yeah, expect her to have some pretty good parts of her kit because she is a Kiana and she is a Chinese New Year character. So this is her ultimate, of course, just a normal ultimate. By the way, same pose as Everlasting Flames. I see what you're doing, HoHE. Yeah, same pose as Everlasting Flames. The ultimate, pretty simple. It does fire damage to enemy and restores health for the whole team. And of course, the stage timer is paused during her ultimate animation. And then we come to the last part of her kit when she uses, of course, Astral Ring. Firstly, when she's a DPS on the team, remember she has the Law of Ascension Astral Ring, which is the second right after Mini Durandal. Her best support seems to be Vita, of course. Is it really a part to team without Vita? And then the other character can either be Crusher of Human Ego with her Divine Key or Mini Durandal. And we'll see whether Sparkle or Songshil will be able to support her, although I think they will be a worse option than the other 3. Of course, she has access to Stellar Shift through Law of Ascension, and when she has her signature weapon equipped, you can actually pause the stage timer during her stellar shift as well, so you won't deduct any points from the score. Very cool. This is her stellar shift. She hits the drums twice. Rebozo Susanna. And this is when she's used as a support for Part 2 characters. She has the Domain Resonance tag, which means she can support World Star characters. That's Senadina and Shixel's Imperative. This is her animation when she's used as a support. She can apply, of course, resonance skills to the enemy, as all other Domain Resonance supports. And I think increases the elemental damage caused by resonance skills of the characters in the team. Very cool. And on top of that, if you happen to have Theresa Apocalypse, if you decide to roll her, you get this huge, insane buff. You know what it is? You get to cast Stellar Shift twice. That's right. Theresa Apocalypse, the new AstralOp, is a support for Stellar Shift characters, Law of Ascension characters, and she allows them to cast their Stellar Shift twice instead of once, which makes them even more OP. Great. So if you don't roll for her, you're gonna do less damage. Great. Awesome. As always, you can get her from the character banner supply. 90 pull guarantee. The first 10 pull is gonna be 50% off, so you can spend 5 instead of 10 pulls, and then you can get her gears through the gear banner supply. Guarantee, of course, weapon in 60 pulls, and 1 stigma box for free. If you don't happen to get all the stigmas, you can craft them through the foundry. Yeah, this is all from the test server, and it's directly translated from Chinese. I tried my best to translate it and to put it together. I hope it was understandable. Okay, and now that we moved on from Kiana, we can move on to the second new thing in version 8.1, and that is Hersherer of Human Ego's new divine key. Direct translation, I don't know, Immaculate Favor, and the Priarm Immaculate Favor Ceremony. Okay, very cool. So this new divine key, of course, allows Elysia to access to Astral Ring, which makes her actually usable in Part 2 teams. Great, we have another Ice DPS after Telema. I love that. She is a Wheel of Destiny characters, which means she'll be supported by Harmonized Shadow Star, which is like Vita, Telema, Songchue, Lantern. Like, she can be supported by most characters, but her best team will see it a bit later down the line. Of course, you obtain her divine key from the gear banner or the equipment banner, 60 pull guarantee for the weapon, and stigmas along the way. 1 stigma box for free, and you can craft the rest of the stigmas in the foundry. I don't know what the set is called yet, but yeah. Let's read the translation on her new passive. Okay. She is eternal under the starry sky, revitalizing this desolate earth with her love and beauty. Her true self is her promise, and the future is her gift. She transforms her entire self into a seed of hope, giving new life to this dying world. Very nice. I love that. Thank you, whoever's, for reminding me that Elysia is dead. Yeah, thank you. I wasn't depressed enough with having to witness her dying 10 times. You had to remind me. Thank you. Anyway, as I said, she's a Wheel of Destiny DPS, and in terms of support, she has the Harmonized Shadow Star attribute, the Heavenly Shift attribute, as well as the Question Mark attribute, which means she'll be able to support the 5th Astral Ring whenever it comes out. Her skills are actually not that hard to understand. This is her Stellar Outburst activation. Very cool, right? Short, simple animation. Let's see what the passive says. When Astral Ring is activated, all damage taken by enemies on the field is increased. This is actually pretty interesting. I'll show you in a bit. When Astral Ring explodes or is upgraded and amplified, she will enter the Hersherer of Origin form. Charged attacks and the special skill Starry Waltz, can cause additional damage, and the finishing move will be replaced with Eternal Prayer. So you know how Elysia is like a special character, like Hersherer of Human Ego, in the sense that she has a burst mode, right? So she has 1 animation for entering burst mode and 1 animation for exiting burst mode, and that animation for exiting burst mode is now replaced by this animation right here. You can see it, and We'll see what it does in just a second. So basically, this new, with her divine key, Elysia has two forms. This is her Herrscher of Origin form, and then her Herrscher of Human form, right? So basically, with this new divine key, she spawns an additional copy of herself to help assist her in battle. You can see it here. It's like illusions, right? It's not actually another Elysia, it's illusions. One here and then another here. Let's read the translation. So this is her human Herrscher form, or Herrscher of Human Ego. I think that's outside of Stellar Burst, and then Herrscher of Origin, which should be during Stellar Outburst, right? Yeah, so when the True Blossom, I think this is her new effect, True Self Blossom is triggered in the human form, so this is it, outside of Stellar Outburst. Flying Flower Shadows will be generated to cause additional damage to the enemy, and then in the Herrscher form, so during Stellar Outburst, each normal attack during the Shadow Dance state will also generate Flying Flower Shadows to cause additional damage to the enemy. As I said, these are the illusions and the copies of Elysia that you see that will help her deal more damage to the enemy outside of Stellar Outburst human form, in Stellar Outburst Herrscher form, right? Very cool. And then remember that this is the animation that now she has, instead of the animation that she had before for ending burst mode. Now she has this animation, and I predicted something and I was right. Elysia, just like Songchue, can end Stellar Outburst early. You know how Songchue, after using the two support skills, after using her ultimate, she can end Stellar Outburst early? Well, with this animation, Elysia can do that as well, which actually probably will be her best rotation. She'll cast the two support skills, and then she'll end a Stellar Outburst immediately, which will help restore some astral energy back. So yeah, it says when you press the special move button in Herrscher form, or when the Herrscher form ends, you will activate the special move Eternal Prayer, which will gather the power of the heroes. Oh my god, I miss them so much. This is from the animated short as well, just like Flame Scion. Look at her. So beautiful, so beautiful. I love it. Yeah, so she calls the heroes and consumes all energy to cause basically rhyme trauma to the enemy, or that might be ice damage, right? And cause additional damage to the enemy according to the amount of energy consumed. After using the ending mode, Stellar Outburst or the transformation state will end. So remember, whether you wait for Stellar Outburst to end or you decided to end it early, you will get this animation instead of her old one. When you have her divine key, pretty cool. Remember, she's a Wheel of Destiny character, and Wheel of Destiny characters during Stellar Outburst don't switch into other characters, but you only use them on the field, and you just cast the QTEs of the two support characters. As you see, Tldr and Lantern, this is one animation. She's blowing us a kiss. Right back to you, my queen. And then another one where you see the signets. Oh my god, I can't believe they did this, but she collects all the signets and thus her combo attack to the enemy. By the way, she spawned something else. You see there? Ah, that's Lantern support skill. I was like, what is that? That's Lantern. Okay. Okay, so this part of her kit is the stigma set as well as the passives. I won't translate them because a lot of these terms are like Honkai related terms that Google Translate struggles with, right? Because it doesn't know how to translate it as. So I'll just not translate them and wait until a person who knows Chinese does that, or just until the global beta comes out in a couple of weeks. And this is her new stigma set. Does it remind you of something? Aren't we like 4 days away from Amphorius in Honkai Star Rail, where the flame chasers are literally coming to Star Rail? Isn't Amphorius inspired by ancient Greece? It is, right? So what's the deal with Elysia's new stigma set also being inspired by ancient Greece? HoYoverse, I see what you're doing. There is no such a thing as a coincidence. Where's that guy that says there is no such a thing as a coincidence? He's gonna love this, cause this ain't no coincidence.
There is no such thing as a coincidence.
Amphorius, right at the same time as Elysia's new stigma set, which also has ancient Greece. Haha, good one. I see what games you're playing, HoYoverse. I know your tricks. Come on, you're not fooling me. Anyway, this is her, basically the TLDR of her kit, like her support buffs that this is Wheel of Destiny when she's the DPS, what buffs she gives to herself and the team, and this is when she's a support for Law of Ascension characters, because she has the Heavenly Shift attribute. I won't read them out loud. You can pause the video if you want to read them. Yeah, just buffs the team and the team buffs her. Obviously, all party teams do the same. And then her recommended teams when she's a DPS, Tldr and Lantern. This seems to be her best team. We'll see. whether Vita can support her, but I think this is going to be her best team by miles. And then when she's a support, she supports obviously the new Kiana battlesuit. We'll see if Elysia will be able to support Mini Durandal. And of course, is it really a part 2 team without Tldr or Vita? No. Every part 2 team has Tldr or Vita in it, or both. Queens are literally everywhere. So yeah, that's it. As I said, you can obtain it in version 8.1, 60 pull guarantee. Very nice, right? Okay, so now that we finished with Elysia and Kiana, we can move on to the next new thing, which is the new AstralOp Theresa Apocalypse coming in version 8.1. This is what she looks like, right? I honestly thought this was going to be the playable version. I'm very surprised they made Shixel's Imperative the playable one. Then they made Theresa Overseer the AstralOp. Very interesting. I don't know why. This is just her design. Yeah, the design... HoHE, of course. Is it really Shixel's Imperative without HoHE? Not really. Or, I mean, Theresa. This is just talking about her lore and stuff, and basically saying that she'll be obtainable in version 8.1 for 60 pulls. As always, 60 pull guarantee. And this is literally, we just have 2 pages to talk about her kit. She is a Law of Ascension support. Unlike Songtrek, who supported all elemental teams, or Serapam, who supported physical teams, she supports a specific astral ring, which is Law of Ascension. So if you want to reach Kiana's or Mini Durandal's full damage potential, you will definitely want a Theresa Apocalypse. She applies lightning damage through a coordinated attack, and it also says that when Stellar Outburst is activated by Kiana, so when Kiana is the DPS in the team, Theresa will deal additional lightning damage. So it says that when Law of Ascension is activated, remember, Mini Durandal and Kiana, main DPS, have access to Law of Ascension, the total damage received by enemies on the field from QTE and Stellar Shift is increased. When Stellar Shift of a character in the team hits, Theresa uses her spear to support and cause lightning damage to the enemy. When not in the Stellar Outburst state, when a character's attack hits, the whole team will gain... This is basically like the other Sogchu and Serapam have it as well. When you're outside of Stellar Outburst, you restore Astral Ring energy over time, which allows you to access Stellar Outburst faster. Of course, that's why limited Astral Ops have a advantage. And then the second most important part of her kit, which is the one part that actually makes a difference between having her and not having her, is that when Law of Ascension is activated, the leader in the team, when they use Stellar Shift, you can use it one more time during Stellar Outburst. So when you use Theresa as an Astral Op with with Mini Durandal or Kiana's new battlesuit, when obviously they're in the leader, they can cast their Stellar Shift one more time. Without Theresa, you can only use Stellar Shift once per Stellar Outburst, but with Theresa and the team, Kiana or Mini Durandal as the DPS will be able to use it twice per Stellar Outburst, which is going to make a huge difference in damage, I already know. And remember, it applies only to the leader and the team. The 2 characters that are run as a support can still use Stellar Shift only once. The double usage only applies to the DPS in the team. Yeah, so as always, that's going to be a huge damage boost, and limited Astral Ops help restore Stellar Outburst much faster. So honestly, I would get it. Like, if you have the resources, I would personally splurge to get it. And then we can be done with the meta and everything, and now we can focus by looking, relax by looking at the 3 new outfits coming in version 8.1. So firstly, we have, I don't think this is gonna be the translation, but it says Shi Ling Kanshi. I don't think that's gonna be the translation. Maybe it is. I mean, I don't know. But this is Vita's new outfit. Very cool. I don't know why, but her face looks like different than her base battlesuit for whatever reason. Yeah, this is her new battlesuit. We go from a blue theme to a white, black, yellow theme. I guess bee angel theme. What is this? I don't know. But yeah, these are just her animation. Like, I'm honestly very surprised by this color scheme. It's like white, orange, yellow, gold, black. I don't know. Honestly, the response has been very mixed. I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to say. What do you think about this outfit? Do you like it or not? I mean, I don't know. It's all right, I guess. I don't like the way the mecha looks. Yeah, the mecha looks a bit weird. Like, this orange, why are the hands like orange? Ew. Couldn't you have chosen a better palette? What is this? Yeah, and then this is Stellar Outburst. Yeah, all that very cool. Vita's outfit is obtainable through the Gacha outfit banner, which means that her outfit is at most going to cost 9.6 thousand crystals. As if getting a new character, new Divine Key, and new Astral Op wasn't enough, we are also getting a 9.6 thousand crystal skin. Awesome. Then we have Lunar Vow's new outfit. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, this is her new outfit. Very cute. I personally love the outfit. Her ear, I mean her hair, so cute, so cute. Obviously, Chinese New Year inspired outfit. It has special effects, which is a good sign, and here it is. Very nice, you know. Her ultimate is so good. Oh my god, look at her ultimate. Her ultimate animation is amazing. I love it. Like the cherry blossoms, just genuinely amazing. I love this outfit. Definitely one of my favorite in the game. Yeah, the lanterns as well. So beautiful. Yeah, so Theresa's, oh my god. No, she's not Theresa. Lunar Vows. Oh wait, she is Theresa. Oh my god. I keep forgetting Lunar Vow and like base Theresa are like the same character. Oh my god. Yeah, so Lunar Vow's outfit will be available from the spending event by consuming at least 30,000 crystals. So trust me, if you are pulling this patch, you're definitely going to be spending at least 30,000. So you'll be able to get her outfit and redeem it by spending 30,000 crystals automatically. And then last but not least is Coralie's new outfit. It's so cute. The outfits, like the quote unquote free outfits, actually are better than Vita's outfit. Whoever's, why did you do my queen Vita dirty like that? Yeah, but yeah, this is her new outfit. So adorable. It's like a school inspired outfit. She even has leg warmers. So adorable. And of course, this skin has no special effects, but I don't mind because that means that it is free, and it is, right? From the, I think the signature event of the patch, you can redeem Coralie's skin for free from the shop. So free from the spending event, 30,000 crystals, and gacha banner, 9.6 thousand crystals. My favorite, definitely Lunar Vow, then Coralie's, and then Vita's. I personally am not a huge fan of Vita's skin. It's alright, I guess, but I don't understand the theme. It's like a wedding outfit because she has like a veil, right? And it's like a white outfit, but like I don't know. I personally don't like the color scheme, but I always say that, and then I try it in game and I end up falling in love and I roll for it. But the only way I can afford to get it is if I get some of this stuff early, which with my account I don't know, because Vita last time dried me from everything. Literally, I literally was down to like 10 crystals the last time I pulled for Vita. So, ugh. Queen, come on. Okay, and finally, let's wash all of this information down that we just learned, all this new stuff that we have so much to roll for, and look at the bonuses that we'll be getting for the Chinese New Year look. I don't know if we'll be getting more for global. Usually we get like the same rewards on every server. I know that Chinese servers aren't celebrating their anniversary because they just did. But honestly, even if we do get more than this, I don't expect it to be much more. But we'll see. Because remember, we got the free boxes from the Chinese anniversary. So maybe we'll get some more this time around. But I don't know. I would just keep my expectations low and just say that this is all we're getting. But again, I'll be up to date with the official information, and whenever we get something new, I'll pin it in the comments below, or I'll just make a new video and we'll see. So yeah, starting at the end of version 8.0, so before 8.1 starts, through a login event, you can get 5 expansion supply cards or for the character banner, and 1 stigma coupon that allows you to level up a stigma from level 1 to 50 without consuming any materials except the ticket itself. Of course, you can get 1 Kiana stigma for free, 1 Elysia stigma for free, as well as 10 focus supply cards. Next, the special carnival banner is coming back, where 4 S-rank characters, Songchue, Shixel's Imperative, Vita, and Telema will be having will rotate their banners every couple of days, and you'll get 20 pulls for free. The pity is not shared with the other banners, and the pity will not carry over to the next version. So if you're planning on rolling on this carnival banner, you have to roll this patch, because when the banner goes away, the pity resets. The pity doesn't reset when every character changes during the 2 to 3 weeks that the banner will be available, but the pity does go away when the patch ends. So remember that it will not carry over to any future carnival banner. Then I think this is like a login event. We get an emblem, one poll, another 5 character supply banner cards, and as always, the free S rank box. This time with Velonia, Flame Scion, Morbius, and Silverwing, as well as these older characters. If you're wondering who to choose, I don't know. Out of all these characters, the only one that still finds usage is Sentience, but literally she's farmable as well just became farmable with Ancient Legacy. I don't know what to tell you. I'll just get a character for collection purposes. Like, all of them except her are outdated. Even she's outdated, like, but she's the only one usable, so I don't know. Make your own choice. If you, for whatever reason, don't want to get the character, you can get an affix box, or you can get 200 Ancient Legacy, and then the boxes with some goodies that we always get every anniversary. The Legacy box is either 40 Ancient Legacy or 80 Willpower. Definitely. You can keep it in your inventory if you don't need it now. It doesn't expire. I've had mine for 3 years sitting there. But this, I would really suggest picking 40 Ancient Legacy because it's so much harder to farm and it finds more usage. And the free materials box gives you the normal stuff. I would really pick Taurus because Taurus is definitely the hardest one to farm out of these, and you need it because, like, for leveling up one weapon to max level, and this patch for getting 2 weapons, remember, you need like 400-500 Taurus. So I would pick the Taurus myself, but you can pick whatever you want. And then the fragment box with the character fragments. You can get 2 boxes, 20 fragments each, so 40 in total. All of these characters are already farmable, but if you're new, definitely farm Coralie. These other ones are not really used, especially if you're a new player. Helia was also dead after 1 patch, and Coralie, she's the only one usable, so I would get her fragments. And then the signature event of the patch, that besides giving you Coralie's skin, you can also get 600 crystals, an emblem, source prisms, as well as affix rerolling box. Very nice. If you're new to the game, you're gonna need to put in some effort, by the way. These events are pretty grindy, so yeah, they do last the whole patch, which is good, but they are pretty grindy. And this is just some additional goods like 400 crystals, source prism, a very cool Homo emblem with a snake hat. I like that. 160 crystals, 1 source prism, 300 crystals, 2 source prisms, 1 skin box, one of these 3 outfits. Look at them. And then we get. Wait, I'll go back to the after. Another skin box. You can pick between these like Chinese New Year outfits, right? One for Theresa, one for Imperia, one for Sakura, and one for Divine Prayer. 500 crystals, as well as one of the 3 magic girl outfits. One for Bronya, Hersher of Reason, one for Hersher of the Void, and one for Starchasm Nyx. You can pick one of these 3 for free. I would pick Hersher of the Voids. We'll see. And then last but not least, we have the small spending event announcement, right? Every anniversary comes with a spending event. You can, again, get a Lunar Vows outfit by spending at least 30,000 crystals. From the spending event shop, the Valkyrie this time around is Hersher of Rebirth. In my opinion, very bad choice. They should have given us a part 2 character already. Like, there's so many part 2 characters in just, like, in less than a year that they should have put Senadina in here. Honestly, they should have put Senadina in here, but whatever. Yeah, so you can get Hersher of Rebirth by spending her of like 45,000 crystals, which is a lot, I know. You can also get her stamps. Every stamp gives 10 fragments. Hair stamp, also each one gives 10 fragments. And then if you're like me and you're not really looking forward to this, definitely don't buy the character fragments. Again, all of these are like outdated. The only, I guess, reasonable thing is maybe stamps or the elf fragments. I'll myself be picking the elf fragments, but again, I leave the choice up to you because honestly, none of this stuff is good. For the fact that it's Chinese New Year and global anniversary, this is a very bad spending event shop, I'm not gonna lie. Putting Hersher of Rebirth in here right after a physical DPS came out from part 2 who's really strong. I don't know what their deal is, but in my opinion, they should have really put Senadina in here. Like, I mean, we already have like 4 lightning characters in part 2, and Kiana's a new Stardust character, so she's gonna take Senadina's Stardust bosses. So they should have put Senadina in this box, in this spending event, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it is what it is. So 10 pulls for the character banner, 10 pulls for the gear banner, 20 pulls for the Carnival banner. Remember, the pity resets at the end of the patch, so if you're planning on rolling on the Carnival banner, make sure to get the S rank character before the patch ends, because otherwise your pity will literally go to waste. Some additional crystals, free S ranks, free Coralie outfit. On top of that, 3 free outfits, spending event, Herrscher Rebirth, Lunar Vow skin. Yeah, that's it, honestly. Again, I like whether we get more additional stuff for global anniversary, like on global servers, we won't know for like a couple more weeks until the official Honkai account posts like additional information. All I gotta say is, again, keep your hopes low. I think this is all we'll be getting. I doubt we're gonna be getting a lot more. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, but it is a gacha game at the end of the day. And there is a lot of stuff. There's 3 new outfits, one of which is, of course, a gacha skin, and then Theresa AstralOp, which is gonna increase Kiana's damage by a significant amount. And then Herrscher of Human Ego's new Divine Key, as well as the Stigma set. And then, of course, the one and only Kiana and her new battle suit, as well as her gears. I don't know. Like, I'll have to try her. If I get into the beta, of course, I'll try her out myself in a couple of weeks. But I usually do recommend going for anniversary characters because they tend to be pretty good. But also Mini Durandal is good. Vita is good. Like Shixel's Imperative is good, right? So I don't know. I'll probably wait for the beta, right? And then I'll probably release either an updated polling guide for 8.1, or I'll just do should you roll for Kiana, Herrscher of Human Ego, whatever. But for the time being, I would really suggest saving. Even before knowing what they do, I would just suggest saving because it's the anniversary, it's a spending event, celebrations, banners, reruns, so you'll probably want to save crystals. Anyway, that was it from me. A bit of a different video this time. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. I tried my best to present you the information. Yeah, so again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're doing okay. I love all of you very much. Have fun in 8.0. And I will see you next week for Herda. Oh my god, Herda's coming out. Herda Simps, where are you? But yeah, next week, I'm rolling for Herda. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, I will see you soon. Stay safe, stay happy, and bye-bye.